I'm going to share with you a film we made just after lockdown. Thank you. So in this session, we're asking, are we doing enough to understand and promote the value of the seas? My answer, emphatically no. Outside this room, definitely not at all. Neither to understand the value of our seas to people, nor to promote them for change. We have a limited understanding of the certain economic and social and environmental benefits of clean renewable electricity generated offshore or the value of the tourist economy. But we've barely started to understand the contribution of a sustainable blue economy to the government's growth agenda. But what about the value of the ocean to naturally capturing and sequestering carbon? Or the fact that the ocean gives us the oxygen in every second breath we take? Now, I know this audience is thinking differently about how we value nature and how to promote sustainability and the recovery of the seas. But my point in showing you this film is that most strangely of all, collectively, we do not seem to value the emotional connection we have to the sea. Humans love the ocean and all that it represents to us. It's a playground, a place to restore our mental and physical well-being, a place of connection and community, of holidays with friends and family, or for Joelle in the film, a spiritual place to go to ask to get pregnant. When was the last time you sat in a room with a policymaker or a decision maker or someone in power and discussed how much you love the ocean? And the experience of the loss of our wild coastal places is hurting us. It's a loss to humanity, to all of us. Psychological and sociological research shows that the long-term systemic change happens when we express intrinsic values that speak deeply to what it is to be human. Values of beauty, community, nature are considered crucial to moral judgments and decisions. And deciding to protect the ocean for future generations and turn our backs on unsustainable behaviors is a moral imperative, yet we seem unable to have this conversation about the real value of the ocean to people with those in power. As the film makes really, really clear, there is a myriad of ways that we express our value for the ocean. We know this because as surfers, swimmers, paddlers, from all backgrounds, we value the ocean and we want to protect it with everything we have. The hundreds of thousands of people, of diverse communities and individuals that represent us or work with us in all four corners of the UK, coastal and inland, express the same in hundreds of thousands of ways. But decision makers have little understanding of this, and as a result, they do not act with the urgency and the resources required to protect and restore it and make it all that it is possible for us humans. But things are changing. Public anger at the pollution of our rivers, our lakes, and our seas is unprecedented. Last year, 20,000 people turned up in London at short notice to march for clean water. More than 7,000 people swam and paddled out to reclaim our beaches and seas from polluters. We are working with thousands of communities and schools and businesses and local councils to go plastic-free, and hundreds of communities are campaigning for clean water. These disruptive voices are being heard in the corridors of power. Ending sewage pollution was an election issue, and it's high on the government's priority list. The desire to take action and do something about this mess is driven by a deep frustration and anger at the system of businesses that are being allowed to pollute our waters, and inaction from government because these organizations and institutions do not value our rivers and our seas and our lakes in the way that we do. And people are doing more. They are campaigning and they're fighting back. From the Friends of the Dart to Clean Mersey, swimmers, surfers, anglers, dog walkers, councillors, business owners, landowners, and local communities of all kinds are campaigning to improve our local water quality. They're challenging the official data and filling the gaps. Collectively, they're being driven to protect public health and restore the places they live and play. In this piece of work we did, 20 communities took part in our 2024 Citizen Science Programme, testing their local swimming spots, surfing and recreational spots year-round for a variety of pollutants. 77% of those sites monitored failed to meet minimum standards for bathing. Together with Watershed and the University of York, we showed that these waterways are awash with pharmaceuticals, pesticides, industrial chemicals, harmful bacteria, and genes that create superbugs resistant to antibiotics. This action being taken from the beachfront and the riverbank by communities is delivering the evidence that, for example, the bathing water regulations are just not fit for purpose. They're not protecting public health, nor are they restoring the places we live and play. So we're calling on politicians on the front bench to reform the regs for year-round monitoring of bathing waters, because we don't restrict our enjoyment of these places purely to the summer, to include all recreational users, however they use it, and to monitor pollutants in the future and now that are harmful to human health. It's these communities and many more like them that are campaigning with passion and science to share the value of these places to them. We help these campaigners take their stories, their data, and their demands from the beachfront to the front bench. If we don't stop pouring pollution into our waters, marine protected areas are just marine areas. Thank you.